Hello and welcome, guys. My name is Qake, and I am back today with an episode of a game I haven't played in a little bit over a week, at least on stream. And I've definitely been talking about it, and definitely plan on getting back to it. I'm gonna be gauging this by chapters. I'm gonna do 2 or 3 chapters. I'm gonna warm up, and we'll be playing some Fire Emblem if. For some reason, my capture card not agreeing with. There we go. It's great now. Fun. See, it's the Japanese version, and let's get back straight into our Conquest playthrough. We're here with our character Shiro. And I unfortunately forgot to save last time, so I gotta do this sequence again. What was it I wanted to place? Yeah. Armory. And a statue of myself. Absolutely. What else? Of course, let me know if there's anything quality-wise that you guys need me to fix. I'm switching between my console and my 3DS layouts all the time, so I mean, I'm here for you guys, and whatever I can do to make this a more pleasurable experience for you will definitely be what I'll be trying to do. Basically, what that was just telling me is DLCs. Which there is, and I'm actually gonna play one of the DLC maps right now to showcase one of my. I gotta move. I'll organize this later before I end up killing somebody over it. Black Forest. Over there. Another resource. I shouldn't have to go all the way over there. Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm gonna do? And I'll just line them up over there. I'm gonna move you and these. And that should be good. And my house should be over here. Preferably there. Actually, I'm gonna move it to the other side so I can put my armory up. And yeah, as soon as I'm done with this, we will definitely get straight into combat. Okay, check this off. If it doesn't get angry at me, tell me there's DLC available, and I can buy it at any time. I'm probably not gonna. I'm a little bit low on funds. I invested in, like I said, a Japanese Wii U. Play Xenoblade. You can catch that stream. Check my stream schedule down. I usually alternate between games, and I'll throw some random streams. So over the weekend, I'm planning on focusing on Xenoblade, actually. But I will definitely do more Fire Emblem. What I said I was going to do is, I'm going to play a DLC map that I got, just so I can... the difference... Let me just start with a little bit in depth. The difference between, Nor and Hoshido, some people said it's more traditional and it has a map, and it's the same thing.
Huh?
Except for the fact that with Hoshido, you can initiate what's called skirmishes, which is basically the same thing as reeking boxes and just fights, you know, all over the place in Awakening. But people misunderstand how much that actually matters. And that's actually quite a lot. So yeah, so it's really hard to do it, especially, Nor is probably one of the hardest, the Nor path is probably one of the hardest Fire Emblem games I played. I couldn't even beat it on easy hard. The first time I played it, I mean on casual, hard, I had to beat it on casual easy. It's really sad because I'm a long-time fan of this game, but I just couldn't get through because I hadn't built my units right, and I didn't feel like restarting the game. Fortunately, though, you can lower the difficulty, and I'm here for the story. But now, I'm here to make it through this. Hopefully, no one dies. Like I said, we're playing a DLC map, which happens to be the Crom DLC map. Last time I played it very far into the game, so Crom and Frederick weren't very useful units. And the enemies were balanced to face my units rather than them. But this time, we will be facing them. They're great. can tell they use their awakening models, but they have a little bit different shading to fit with. I'm gonna skip that support because nobody really cares. Ooh, now I remember why this is very different. Forgot that gun through like hella dead. Like, I'm a servant, you're a servant, let's get along. Frederick's not trusting enough. Frederick the Wary Man. I haven't tried out the other DLC maps. I'm not sure if there's other Awakening DLC maps, but there are other DLC maps with like I said, I have, right now, I have 2 amiibos. I have Ike and Marth, and they are fantastic. They're really, really fun to play. Like their map says. Oh! Fantastic. Yeah, that's actually pretty great. This game, I'm having a little bit of trouble with the audio, like I said. Might be overpowering my voice. Please let me know. I'm gonna try to lower the audio directly from the source a little bit. And hopefully that's better. Alright. Frederick is still great as always. Like, look at him. Look at him. And I like the fact that, unlike many DLC characters in Awakening, where they were done by using the character creator, no, these are literally their Awakening models. And they look great. Unfortunately, though, you cannot recruit Crom. Unlike all the other DLC, you can't recruit Crom. We're gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna talk to Frederick, and he's like, "God damn you, I don't trust you." And we're like, "We don't trust you either, Frederick." God damn, 2 crits in a row with less than 5% chance. That's actually really rare because in Fire Emblem they use what's called the true hit system, which means it's not actually decided on the spot. All possible outcomes of a move are decided at the beginning of the game, which I find amazing. At the beginning of the map, the map, fucking like it Smash. 20XX games are decided by port priority. But yeah, so no matter how much you restart, you will not get a different outcome. I have a lot of friends that are like, but he keeps critting me and he has like 3%. I'm like, that's not how it works. Okay, really annoying part about these guys, which I've faced, is the fact that they have, like I've mentioned so many times, there's an ability called Snake Venom. Alright, we dead. 1 times. Yeah, still, it's a really hard map. It was a really hard map when I played it, even with my hella OP other save. But yeah, I just wanted to showcase it a little bit. Once you beat it, it's just a couple of like words of farewell, but you don't recruit Crom, unfortunately. Please let me know if you can, though. I really don't know. Haven't played enough. Okay. We're gonna get out of here, and we are going to go to the next story. Oh, I can do my room. This is a feature that is absolutely fantastic. I love it. It's so great. It's so awkward, and it has no explanation, but it's great. Okay, and for some reason my Twitch chat is not reconnecting. Yeah, but this is great. It literally has no valid explanation. Look on the lower screen. Just look on the lower screen. Unfortunately, I can't switch the screen. I would if I could. But then again, it wouldn't make sense because I have to use my... And you can do it on every character in the game, no matter what. Literally every single one. If you can recruit them, you can like molest them. Fire Emblem.
主にこうして気にかけていただけるなんてこの身に余る幸せです。
Game is ridiculous, man. Probably one of my favorite games. Probably for the wrong reasons. No, but it's a great game, and the story left me like every 5 seconds. I actually was out traveling, and you would see me, and I'd be in front of a bunch of people, and I'd be like, no, no, you can't do that to my boy. And they'd look at me like, hey, honey, you don't want to end up like that, so you go to college. So yeah, don't play this game if you want a future. No, but actually this game is incredibly fun and very well made, and I hope it sells well in America. I really do. You can only do once. It recharges after every battle you go to. You can only do one per how do we call it? Oh, per battle. Like I said, the My Castle feature, it's kind of like Awakening's map feature. It I would say refreshes after every battle. But yeah, that's a thing that's important. Now we're back to the story. King Garen. Last time we decided to side with Nor, and now we're gonna see how he reacts. And of course, this guy's an asshole, so it's not gonna be fun. Still gonna be like, God damn it. Oh, this guy's a creep. Macbeth is always a creep. Like, look at him. Half-masks are always creep. They're always like, honey, you'll stay away from that, right? Yeah, they're always like the creepy henchmen. Yeah. So basically, I'm just gonna... There's like this trio that's really, really aligned with Garen, with her dad. Well, stepfather. If you remember, he's the king of Nor. And there's this like trio that's always with him, which is Gons, the stupid bald guy we met chapter 3. That we literally if we had to save his life, keep ours, we would be dead by now.
No.
Unfortunately, though, permadeath not working on him. Garen has the creepiest expressions. He has the expression where he's laughing, and he's like, and then he has that expression where he's just like yelling at you. He is definitely not the dad I like to have. Especially since the fact that he just ordered me dead. And of course, Camilla's like, and Mark's just like, yeah, maybe. Mark's just a questionable character throughout most of the story, to be honest. His allegiances are like weird. Like he's not really like he sees what's wrong with Garen, but he doesn't say anything. So he's definitely questionable. I still love him though. Still my no. Yeah, he's just my Oni-chan. Dude, I hate that term. I hate that term because when you say it, it's like Oni-chan, but it literally just means big brother.
Oh yeah.
And of course, we just have to make it be like stupid and. The animations are really nice. Like the camera angles and everything are just nicely. Like there's never a moment when you're just awkwardly there. And their expressions are very obvious on their character model too, which I don't remember being too obvious in Awakening. It was more of their body language. Yet they're like all of their animations in Awakening were combat animations, and like walking forward and stuff. This game's a lot more expressive with that. Now, basically what just happened was he appealed to the great dragon Anankos, which is the dragon they worship in Nor. And he asked him what to do, and Ananko, I think, spared our life. Yeah, but the characters are so expressive, and like the character models work so nicely. There's never a moment when it's just like there's just a character just. See, like they even have those awkward head nods that indicate something. Or like that something is happening. And of course he's laughing like he is one. But I tell you, Dad, could you not do that anymore? Getting scary. And that's Mark's questioning his loyalties, but obviously not doing anything about it. Yeah, and it does that. It does that, like, if you've ever played the old Fire Emblem games, that's kind of how their maps look like. So it does retain that feel, both for Nor and for Hoshido, even if they say that they have a map system. Which they really don't. They just have the My Castle feature. Which is it's a nice one, because it's reminiscent of Awakening, but it's better. Especially because it deals with resource supplies and just messing around. But basically, you can buy stuff with a weapon. No, actually, no, you can't. With those resources, you can buy outfits, which are like the best thing, only the best thing ever. Because who doesn't want to pick out the hottest swimsuit? So basically, Dad was like, you can live if you go and put down this rebellion. We're crossing this forest, but he says we have to do it completely alone. And if you ever crossed a rebellion alone, which I have never personally done, but I'm assuming it's not fun. Now we are seeing creatures called Nosferatu. I forget what their localized name is, but basically they're like, imagine they're like the Risen. They're a little bit like the Risen. They don't really serve anyone. You encounter them on both Hoshido and Nor. I think we encountered them on chapter 2 or 3 because they assault Hinoka. And these are like the ambiguous enemies randomly. This is basically when they don't want to throw. They just want to throw in a fight, but don't want to throw in any. Of course, our butler saves us every time. I wish I could name other characters, and I would definitely name him Alfred. Oh my god, I'm gonna like name myself Batman the next playthrough. So. Alfred, I don't need. What are you doing? Master Wayne.
Hi.
Okay, so we finally get a fight, and it's just us and Joker, which, this actually depends on your gender. If you're female, you get Joker. If you're male, you get Felicia. It's actually really quite fun. Because you just get, well, you get them both at the same time. I mean, you get them both, but you get Felicia, like, say if I went male, I would get Felicia at a later time. If I went female, I would get, if I went male, I would get Joker at another time, and if I went female, I would get, Felicia, eventually. And they're already, like, their stats have already grown, so there's no worries on that. So you do get both, but there's a difference, and there's a little bit of roleplaying involved. So basically what most people think is they're the Avatar's basic marriage choice. Like, you know how if you play the female Avatar, pretty much your basic marriage choice is gonna be Crom. That's like about it. It's like the canon pairing. This is pretty much it. Let's see. And the only other gender swap that happens, the only character, quote unquote, is Kana, which is your son/daughter, and they mirror your gender. So if you're male, you get a daughter. If you're female, you get a son. And there's really not much we can do. Gonna observe what we got. Pretty much all the same. But that, yeah, they're pretty much all the same. Nosferatu are a little bit unique in the fact that they don't really use a weapon. They just attack you, and they can pair up. Not really unique, but they can pair up, and it's actually really menacing. And they have the skill Venoms, like the Venom skill, which is actually Snake Venom, which is actually really, really annoying to deal with. Because even if they miss, you will still, or even if they do no damage in their attack, you will still take damage. So basically, I'm gonna activate that, and then I'm gonna take out these guys as fast as possible, and then I'm gonna retreat. Because you really can't do anything until a certain point. Damn it. We're surrounded, aren't we? I do have to say, the recruitment theme, although good, is a little bit unflattering. Like, it's not like, together we ride and more than just comrades. Like, it's not even Awakenings was good. That's something they've fallen upon, but with the rest of this amazing soundtrack, I can't get angry at them for it. And when I say the rest of this amazing soundtrack, I mean the complete rest of the soundtrack is totally amazing. There are some unflattering songs, but most of the soundtrack is just so great. So if you can get a peek at it on YouTube or such, I really recommend you check that out. And we get our little sister, Elise. Elise is beautiful. Elise is great. She's our Imoto. She's our little sister can't be this cute. Unfortunately though, none of these units are really good and are gonna save our hide, so we're actually gonna have to fight. Fortunately though, rather than Awakening where you just get random attacks, when you're solo, you will literally get a logistic of what's gonna happen. So here I know that I'm gonna do so and so damage. And do you have a ranged attack? No. Yeah, and map positioning actually matters a lot. If you ever played Fire Emblem, you know it matters a lot. Not only because terrain bonuses, you know, how you put it, how open you leave your units. It's definitely really important. People don't put enough emphasis on it. I'm gonna use a Dragonstone for these levels. Why? Just because I don't take as much damage. Dragonstone does a little bit more damage, and it raises just your toughness pretty much. Somebody's definitely getting healed. Yeah, you see that snake venom? It's really annoying. It doesn't trigger if you're the one attacking. It only triggers if you're the one getting attacked. And to get this creep, look at that. Ow. But yeah, we get more creepy people, and this level's all about creepy people except Silas and Elise. Elise is cutest. Okay, this one. And we get Elfie, which is like, these are Kellum of this game. And to be honest, I never really liked Kellum. So, sorry, Elfie. There are characters that have a presence. You know what? Just in most of my Fire Emblem games, these general characters with like armor never really attract me. They're just bland and annoying. And their design is bland and annoying. So this Herald guy, basically he has low hit rate, but he deals quite a lot of damage when he does hit. So that's what I'll be focusing on. I got a hit, so that's really good, and then I just scoop in, get the kill with Silas or such. I can risk it, or I can go safe with it. Yeah, it's really risky with everybody. Silas won't die. He's good. Yeah, we got it. We're all good. No problem here. In this game, there's actually no weapon durability mechanic. So you can use weapons as much as possible. So once you get an awesome weapon, you can use it throughout the entire game, which I find actually to be good. I find it good because I don't know any other RPGs that really implement such a strict system, especially on legendary weapons. It's always really sad that you get these like amazing weapons and they're like, remember, you can only use it 15 times. So, but there is a durability mechanic for staffs, like healing and such. And you will notice that. You see how there's no mechanic for that, but there's this. Please. Okay, and Harold. Or leads to funny if you miss. You miss. Great. Now I have him in a terrible position. I'm just gonna attack with all I got at this point. Why did I have to use joke? Terrible idea. What I'm gonna do? Freeze on that guy, which basically renders them immovable for the next turn, which is actually quite annoying because enemies can also use it on you, and you're just there and you're like, God damn it, my best unit, and I can't move it anywhere. We're just gonna guard Joker there. He doesn't have the best health, so I don't fully intend on doing it.
Yes. Support.
You see, that snake venom is actually really annoying, because no matter what happens, you'll take damage, and that damage will hurt you. Because it doesn't kill you, but it leaves you at 1%, at 1 health. And usually, this game gives freebies to enemies when you have 1 health. So when they would deal no damage, they will be like, 1 damage. And it will kill you, and it will not be fun for anyone, ever. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna Harold. Come on, Harold. Harold, I believe in you. Harold, you can do it. You were born ready. Yes, yes, he could do it. And you know, man, sometimes these games just require a little bit of faith. And I'm just gonna try to get everyone there out of there, because there's just a ton of Nosferatu coming at them, and that's actually really annoying because of the snake venom, and it will lower them, and then they will die, and I will not be happy because I don't want anyone dying. Baby. Okay. Silas is good because he has. He can only get the attack so many times, am I right? And we're gonna have Fire mixtape. I'm too cheap to, but I'll download it if it's free. Yeah. Okay, ooh, I did not see that there was another one there. You know what, we're good. We're gonna keep doing what we did. Harold, please hit. Harold hit. Great. We're gonna have Joker. I wish there was some other way to get. See, because these are really dangerous. Actually, the pairs are really dangerous. You know, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna have to kill everybody. Harold still hit, even though he has really low hit rate now. The boss won't kill us. Not even enough. Not even close. So at this point, like I've been doing, attack with LP, trying to get rid of this strong one. Hey, that's not good. That's actually really not good. I wish I would freeze them, but you're both still next to her. And they can't attack if they're next to you. Don't get me wrong on that. I think I'm just gonna boost Elfie's health. Freeze those creeps. They can't move anywhere. Nobody's probably gonna live through this, and I'm gonna put myself over here and see if I can bait the other one. So I have seen the AI do some stupid shit. And by stupid, I mean plain stupid. Not even careless, just stupid, where you're like, really? Somebody programmed you to do this? Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Yeah, I think I can risk this. Police it. Yeah, that's good. That's about good. And then I'm just gonna go in. God damn it. Terrible option. Don't know why I would choose it ever. Shoot that guy. Oh, that was weird. Ooh, these have the okay. So these fangs actually still do damage, even if they're not the ones attacking. Why only there do I do is. Damn it. Okay, I have an idea I think will work. For reasonable extent. Ooh, and now they have the invincibility bonus, which is what I didn't want it to come to. I will probably have to restart this. Will not be fun. Not, I'll restart this. No! Okay, let's just say by some miracle. And we're not really gonna use Elfie, right, guys? Alright. By some miracle, I make it out of this, and we don't have any problems. I am probably gonna cry. Because I have one healer. Elfie's probably gonna die. Can't kill this guy. Probably gonna bait him out. Ooh, can I kill? You know what we're gonna do? Well, if I die, it's just over. It's over. There's no restarting. If Elfie dies, it's just he dies. Can't explain it any other way. But carry on, don't we? Anyways, I'm gonna see if I get really goddamn lucky. I will not get lucky, and I got really goddamn lucky. And I did not get lucky because there's another 2 attackers. And okay, we're gonna see if I live. Like at this point, Elfie's not even gonna be one of my main. If Elise dies, we're not staying if Elise dies. We're just straight up not. Okay. I kill this guy. Straight up this misses and he. Okay, he's dead. That's reasonable. I would be very what do you call it? Pissed if that didn't happen. But I'm gonna try to get some backup over there. Not have tried to fight them all on my own. Should have just tried to bring them up to this corner, fought them one by one. But obviously, I'm trash at strategy games. And we're just gonna put Silas over there to get beat up. Silas. Fortunately, though, these don't have range attacks. So if I stand there, if I literally just stand there, only one of them can attack me at a time, and I can. It's actually not a bad idea. How far can she? That far. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna move him out of here. We're gonna put me in charge. I'm not trash at this. And we're gonna have me take damage for a while. Oh, they have a freaking invincibility thing. Okay. And literally only one of them can attack me at a time. So, Elfie's dead. Who gives a shit? Let's move on. Let's be reasonable, Fire Emblem. Don't throw some stupid crap my way. I love you, but you've done terrible things to me in the past. Terrible. Yeah, we're just gonna take this by one thing. Okay, we're gonna... This actually might not be problematic, because at this point I have enough health to stand up to this. And... yeah, look at that. Look at that. Probably pair up some units. I'm not going to just yet. That's actually unwise to do in the first couple of chapters, because you just don't have enough units. That if you limit yourself to, if you half your number of units by pairing them up, you will just not have enough to retaliate with and cover land with. So let's yeah, at this pace, to be honest, it's pretty much in the bag. No problem anymore, and I'm getting tons of XP, which is great. It's kind of sucky for everyone else, but it's great for me because XP's hard to come by in Noru. It actually is hard to come by. Why haven't I been farming XP from? I'm stupid, aren't I? I could have totally been farming XP from the healers for like half an hour. Okay. And then, you know what? I'm gonna bring out Silas to finish it off. Gonna give him some XP. Not gonna be main, but not substantial, you know. But we'll do what we have to. Okay. Thank God that did not have snake venom, because he... Stage clear, and somebody died. Woo! Okay, guys, we're obviously master tactician. And... don't suck again. This Macbeth creeps. Oh, bleh. That's just creepy. So, you know what we're gonna do? Save here. We're gonna check some stuff out. And get new stuff. Oh, and that's all of the street passes I got while in Japan. New weapon. That's you, me. Family. Wow. Taito. This guy's name is Tight. Oh, he has 2 saves. I get you. I too have multiple saves because I am an awesome person that likes playing games multiple times for no personal gain. We pass everyone. Let's do it. Yeah, there's really not much I can do. Except go on straight to the next chapter, which I don't really want to do. I want to take this by chapter. I don't want to. My stream should end. I'm trying to stream 1 hour every day on my schedule. As in I go overboard and stream a lot more on weekends as my schedule opens up. So I'm not sure if I might just close it off here, or I might go and see if I can do battles or something.